Hello and welcome back. This episode was supposed to be out on Monday. Apologies. Once again, things getting in the way. It's that time of year and all sorts of other things happening as well. So apologies. So we have an episode today and then you will get an episode back in its usual place tomorrow of this particular series. And the Sicilian defence, you should have had an episode yesterday. And you will get an episode again on Friday. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, as I keep promising, we will be back to normal next week. I hope. As long as I can get them all recorded and edited and all the rest of it without any interruptions. So well, fingers crossed. Without any more said, let's get on with it. And welcome to Be a Legend. Welcome to episode 68 of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you. We have a game away at Old Trafford against Manchester United in the FA Cup 5th round, and also against Norwich, who are in the Premier League. They are in the Premier League, but it is a Premier League game against Norwich. So what have we got going on today? Well, quick look at the transfers. Can see that nothing has been happening since you were last with us. Leighton Stewart we signed from Liverpool for 1.6 million. Goodbye for him. And Kovar we've got in on a permanent basis now. He was on loan with us, 2.2 million. And then going out, we've got a couple of loan signings or going out. Lawrence Paris going to Concord Rangers. Joel Oliver going to Scunthorpe. And Christian Shalai, he's gone to Dover Athletic, all on loan until the end of the season. 14 million going out, 10 million coming in. So all in all, so far this season, we are okay. Mark Helm, of course, bringing a lot of that money in, going to Ghent. Over there in Belgium. What's been happening since you were last with us? Well, our unbeaten run has been broken, and in most unlikely sources, really, West Ham beating us by 1-0 at the London Stadium. Bit disappointing, that one, and then a 2-2 draw, which was a good result against Manchester City. Josh Blakesley opened up the scoring after 12 minutes. Bernard Silva scoring 2 goals in 16 minutes after 40 minutes, and then on the other side of half time, 56 minutes. But Josh Blakesley getting his second of the game, levelling it up at 2-2, and we managed to hang on in there, as you'll see. Really sort of, possession wise, we weren't in it. We were pretty much equal on XG. Not so many shots, not so many on target, but they didn't have many on target either, so we did actually manage to balance that one out in the end. So a reasonable result, I would say. And then we have gone to beat Newcastle by 5-1. It was a trouncing for Newcastle. Didn't really expect it, I don't think. They had 8 shots, 4 on target, 0.45 on the XG, 46% of the possession. Against our 14 shots, 7 on target, 2.01 XG. Goals from Blakesley after 5 minutes. Montando, Leighton Stewart, and that was a good goal. I might just show you that one because it was very good. It was on they lost the ball and we got them on the counter-attack, and it was a good counter-attack too. Let's just have a quick look at it. I think, yes we can. Here we go. There's the ball lost. Carroll punts it forward. Leighton Stewart, round the goalkeeper, bang. Good goal. So Montando getting his second of the game, and Robbie McKenzie, good old Robbie, who was playing as a defence because we have got injuries in defence. Burns out for a short while. He was playing in that slot there, and a good goal from Robbie McKenzie, a headed goal from a corner. And as you'll see, everybody apart from Froggatt playing extremely well. Not quite sure why Froggitt didn't have a good game, but anyway, we managed to put that one to bed. Tammy Abraham getting the consolation goal for Newcastle. I meant to show you that. And he did have a second, but it was disallowed because he was offside. But Tammy Abraham, the man that we were supposed to watch and not really had to worry too much about. Where does that leave us in the table? Well, as you will see from this, let's open it up a bit better. We are still fifth, still in the European positions. We are equal on points to Manchester City, but they do have a game in hand. But we'll see how that one pans out. I'm not quite sure what their game in hand is. But form-wise, they have drawn the last 2 games, so they are dropping their form off a little bit. Lost 1 and drawn 2, so not 1 in 3, Manchester City. We're tucked in there in 5th place, as I've said, and 10 points clear now of Brighton, albeit Brighton do have 2 games in hand over us, but we are 10 points clear, so we'll be, if they won both those games in hand, we'll be 4 points clear of them in 6th place, and Leicester then are next on 36 points, so 12 points clear of them. So we're really sort of reasonably clear of the chasing gang here. So it is highly likely at this stage of the thing, with 10 games to go, we are looking down the barrel of European football next season. We'll see how that develops over the next couple of episodes. Right, without any more to do, let's get on with the episode in hand. And our first match of the episode is an FA Cup 5th round tie against Manchester United, who are currently 12 points clear at the top of the Premier League. So they're runaway Premier League champions, potential champions. And yeah, we've got them in the FA Cup. And this is the team that we are putting out against Manchester United. And as you'll see, a couple of small tweaks to the team. Blakesley, of course, is he's not allowed to play because Manchester United are his parent company. So we're missing him today out on that right-hand side. But Pike, Zach Pike, is coming in for him. So Zach hasn't played that much this season, had a lot of injuries, but hopefully he'll be all right today, and has done as good in the past. How many goals has he scored this season? Has actually scored 12 goals. So he's not had a bad season. Kovar in goal then. Gomez, Froggitt, McKenzie. My assistant manager had changed that around slightly, but Robbie McKenzie having a great game last time out. I know the opposition is a lot more superior this time, but did decide that Robbie should get that opportunity there in defence. Lasala out on the right, likes playing with Pike, so that's good. Flores, Carroll, Montondo, Haggy and Pike in the attacking midfield roles. Leighton Stewart back up front, and on the bench we have McGill, Goodjohnson, Thomas, Gattises, Robson, Delabasheru and Afray all on the bench. Right, I have one thing that I know I should have done, but I haven't done. I've been advised that we need to be very careful of this gentleman here. So we're going to press him and we're going to tackle him. Emil Smith Rowe, we need to watch him. Tzagankov. Did he not play for Newcastle? Or has he got a brother? It's a good point, actually. Right, we're not going to tweak around with that too much. We'll just do that one change. Let's go back to where we were. Right, that's the team we are going to play then. Let's see how we get on. We have them coming up in the league in the not too distant future. So obviously it's going to be a case of see how we get on. And the league game is also against them in Old Trafford. Solskjaer just picking up manager of the month as well for the Premier League. Well, why don't you pick up where you left off last time? I'm not sure that's the right team talk. Montondo having a great game last time. Haggy. This isn't having the desired effect. And if this doesn't work, it's thingied him, so we're good. Right, Tunnel. Are you hopeful that Kovar carries his recent good form into this match? Yeah, certainly think he can keep it up. Does it help your chances that Deligit is out today? One player isn't enough to swing the match in anyone's favour. This is Charlton versus Manchester United. I think that's reasonable. There we go. Old Trafford looking at its all glory. And game underway. I'm not quite sure what went on there, really. We're playing in grey today. Just in case you're in any doubt, that was blocked. And I think a free kick there. Somebody tripped Rashford. I don't know. There's a bit of a dodgy position to trip him. A minute into the game, Kovar, that's hit the post. Or the crossbar, one of the two. And it's come away. They have a throw in. Still got that highlight. We've cleared the ball upfield. Castro. Nice not to concede any early goals. Still this highlight. Oh, was hit the post again. And I think it was offside. So that won't count. And we'll get away from the highlights of the early skirmishes, hopefully. Gomez with a throw-in to Haggy, who gets it inside to Montondo, but he's dispossessed. And they come on a counter-attack, and we need to be very careful. Get him. No. And caught us on the counter. We really need to be getting a grip of these guys. Look at that. And right, let's give a little bit of encouragement now. All is not lost at this stage of the game. Right, throw in on the far side. Mackenzie to Carroll and has given the ball away. And exactly the same as last time. And Belcher is in again. This time puts it wide. I think the defender in attendance was keeping him at bay. Who is that? Let's just check, see who that is. Froggatt doing his defending job, blocking him off from coming across. He had to go down that left side, and I would like to have thought, had it been on target, Kovar would have managed to put that away. Right. Right, Belcher. Maybe we need to... where are we? Yeah, Alex Belcher. We're going to press him as well. I'll even go as far as saying, should we tackle him? Do the full works on him. Show him onto the wrong foot. Right, okay, we'll leave it at that for the minute. And got through to the half-hour mark. Only the one goal down at the moment. We've only had one shot, one on target. They have a throw-in. And that's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. As they try and find a counter-attack, keeping them pressing at the moment. That's gone out wide. And why is he in so much room? And it's come back. Poor defending, and that's when you can see the chasm between us and Manchester United. We might be doing very well in 5th place in the Premier League, but there is a chasm here. just not responded, and Froggett's let him go, and he's popped that down the near side. Right, that is calls for... I don't want to see it again. We know he's onside. I think that's calls for a bit of berating of the team here. Oof. Thought that was going to be their third then, and that would have been good night nurse. Half time comes. 2 goals down. We've not really been in it at all. 1 shot, 1 on target. They've kept us subdued, and we might need to look for a way out of this. Haggy picking up a yellow card right on half time. We'll be back for the second half, see if we can change this up and maybe get ourselves at least a goal back. We'll be back with the second half immediately. And the man who has 2 goals against us gets the second half underway. Belcher for Manchester United. Alex Belcher having a great game. Just tweaked it up a little bit. Nothing. We've put Haggy into a Taquista role. Is that right? Taquista? I'm not quite sure whether that's going to do what we need it to do. And we maybe should have dropped from a positive to a more balanced. And Belcher's in again for his hat-trick. He didn't get it. It's going down as a clear-cut chance. Rayner getting it through to Belcher. But didn't hit that cleanly. They have a corner and it comes in and it's just gone wide. Certainly putting us under all sorts of pressure. Haggy looks to have taken a knock, maybe the opportunity to take him off. All right, Haggy comes off. Gattesis is your man to come on, I think. What we need to do is to see whether he's okay in that role. Or do we pay him as a shadow striker? Shadow striker on attack. We are going to drop to a balanced mentality. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing to do, really. I'm going to pump fists. Tell him to go and make a difference, which I think he can. Gattesis does have it in his locker. Pike not having a good game out on that right. I think it's time to change him as well. And it could be the reason why we're not getting anything in, and Stewart having a bad game as well, which I think is really down to the fact that he's not getting the service from the wings. As you'll see, Zach Pike, Fat Montondo having a rubbish game as well. So Zach Pike, Luke Thomas can play out there. And do we change Montondo up for Robson? And do those changes? I think we do, but we maybe have blown it by the fact that we've now got no substitutes to use if anybody gets injured. Gomez to Gattesis, back to Gomez. Gomez crosses in, looking for, I'm not sure who he was looking for, but didn't find him. Mason Greenwood now on the counter-attack. Nobody, why did that defender looking around and seeing what was going on? It's cleared away by La Sala on this occasion for a throw-in. Oh no, it's gone for a corner actually. Misread that. Corner comes in again. It's headed clear. I think it was Froggett who may have headed it clear. But Smith Rowe is out there with the ball. Crosses it in. Carroll gets his head to it and it's all cleared. Still only have 1 shot. And Gads is through to Stewart. And we have got a goal. Robson, the substitute, comes on. We've got one back. Vanarama's poor pass. Gads is getting to it. Stewart was tackled, which was questionable, but the ball played into the path of Robson. And he's got it back. Long shot from distance. Kovar was having none of that. Mackenzie to Lasala, back to Mackenzie. Lasala to Carroll, to Mackenzie. Nice ball moving around. Froggatt, don't give it away. Over the top to Gattis. Gattis is in. Is he going to shoot? He is. He's put it well wide. He had Leighton Stewart in attendance, and I would have tried to get that ball through to him if it had been me. 80 minutes comes. We now have 4 shots, 2 on target. Looking a lot better for the thing. I'm going to drop a bit of encouragement. Hopefully that will give them the impetus. We are getting tired now. That's the only thing. They have a throw in their defensive quarter. If they give this ball away, we might be in here. They're not going to. Ball forward. Finds Belcher, who's on a hat-trick, of course. And he's got round all the defence. But Kovar cuts it out. Lasala to Thomas. This may be the counter-attack. Luke Thomas finds Leighton Stewart. But he couldn't control the ball. And that's been cleared. I think there was an offside there, actually. We don't want to see the clear-cut chance again. Yeah, was offside. Castro to take the free kick to Greenwood. It's cut out by Lasala. Carroll Mackenzie. Lasala. Carroll to Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas now. Luke Thomas finds Gattis through to Leighton Stewart. He's in. And we have equalised. Well, talk about get back in the game. Manchester United looked like they had us done. And this is good game to win now. Come on, boys. Luke Thomas, Gattis through to Leighton Stewart. Goalkeeper committed, thinking he was going down that right-hand side. And once the goalkeeper committed, Leighton Stewart put that away very, very neatly. Right, we're going to praise the guys because they've come back here tremendously. And we have a throw in. Mackenzie looks for Thomas Gattis. He's been tripped in the area. Flores out wide to Mackenzie. Can we get a winner here? Come on, boys. Carroll. Robson heads it down. It's blocked. Oh, we just got to watch on the counter-attack now. We don't get caught on the counter-attack. Having put in all this effort. Oh, no. Well blocked by Froggatt. And Froggatt clears it into touch. Do or die stuff here. But this almost was the winner. Mackenzie, Carroll crosses it in. Robson heads it down for Gattis. Gattis hits it on the volley. Wasn't clean and got blocked. Manchester United now with that throw into Smith Rowe. Crosses in. Ooh, just wide. And they're having their chances as well. But we've certainly come back in this second half. And I'm not quite sure what happens here. It goes to extra time. So extra time, we're going to do a little bit of a chat to them and we'll be back for the first half of extra time. And you come back as we kick off this first half of extra time and getting the game underway. Leighton Stewart. Highlight continues. Robson to Leighton Stewart. Flores coming forward now. And that was a bit of a wild shot. Gives away a goal kick. Now, do we get... Looks like he's given everything. Make a change. Do we get an extra time? I think we do. Who was it? Oh, hang on. Cancel. Who was it he said needed changes? Something for Della Basharu. We can make that change. Pump fist. Go out there and make a difference. And we'll confirm that substitution. Robson with a headed ball in, but Vanarama underneath it. Long ball forward. It's brought down by Smith Rowe. Chuck Woozy. Oh, that was going in, I think. That was curling, but Kovar got down to it. What a save. And that could... Basharu on for Flores. Belshar, he's got his hat-trick. Undone us in extra time. But to be honest, you know what? I really didn't think we would get to extra time and be in this position. Belshar getting up. Gets his hat-trick. Gomez with a throw-in, but that was a poor throw, to be fair. And they're coming forward again. We need to stop Belshar if we can. Can we do that? Opposition. Need to hard tackling and get rid of him. He's a pain in the bum. He's got around. Oh no, Froggett's out there. He's marking him, and so we implode 4-2. And the result, I don't think, is fair, in as much as we've played extremely well and now going to get pulverised for it. As they turn up the gas, as we become more tired, and Chuck Wheezy just drives that ball home. Yeah, we'll carry on with our tactical thing here. They have a throw in again. Chuck Wheezy, Smith Rowe. Froggett's going to clear this ball upfield, but not to anybody. Just literally was a clearance, and Belshar's in again. He's got 4, and we're looking weary. Really need the final whistle to go now. We've got another half of this to go, and the guys are going to be extremely tired. I'm hoping we don't pick up injuries. Belshar and Kovar beaten. Did we not bring Delabasharu on? I think we did, but we can't bring anybody else on, I'm sure. We haven't got anybody else that we can bring on. Robbie McKenzie can play in the thing, but do we have a central defender? We don't. Johnson can play on the right. Lasala could go in the middle, albeit he's tired. Just out of curiosity, because you can't make any more substitutions, so I'm not quite sure what that's doing. Right. We'll ignore... Oh, I'm just going to let me do it. And let's come back out to acquire... Wheezy, that's blocked. Robson gets to it. He's got the ball forward. Leighton Stewart not got enough legs. I don't think he's tired. Lasala to Carroll. Carroll to Stewart. And Leighton Stewart gets his second of the game. Makes it 5-3. Looking Lasala, Carroll with a lovely ball over the top, and Leighton Stewart was in. We've not played badly here at all. If this is what's to come. Stewart onside, and on the volley, whacks it home. Right. I think that's gone now. They have a corner. This is the second half, I think. We've moved into the second half of extra time. Gomez with the throw in to Carroll. Froggett. We'll get another one back now here. It's anybody's game. Carroll out wide to Gomez. Gomez, can he get the cross in? Robson crosses it in. It's cleared away. Gomez gets it in again, but it's cleared away again. And a counter-attack now by Manchester United. But it's blocked by Froggett on this occasion, but it's gone back out there, and they're lining up for it. But Kovar equal to Belshar this time. He wasn't going to get another one. Not at that point anyway. Corner. Headed clear by Froggett. But they'll come again. didn't come to anything, and we don't want to see it all over again. Kovar to Mackenzie, who I think has had a reasonable game there in defence again. Carroll back to Kovar. Froggatt finds Robson, looking for Leighton Stewart, but he's been cut out. Chukwueze, as he comes forward, launches the ball, and it's wide. And Kovar equal to that one. Out to Mackenzie. Mackenzie now to Carroll, to Delabashiru. Carroll, Lasala, Gattasis to Thomas. Thomas protected the ball to Carroll. Leighton Stewart, looking for Leighton Stewart, didn't find him. It's headed down, and Mason Greenwood is in acres of space over this side. Froggatt comes out to him. It's got inside, but the shot in the end was very tame, and Kovar picking that up. Delabashiru then goes forward, but it's headed clear, and they're coming on a counter again. Cut out by Delabashiru. Forward for Robson, who will get there. Can he get round his man? No. Back to Vanarama. And over the top, Belshar is in here. But he's going to be blocked off by the defenders, and it goes wide. Gomez. Robson. Carroll. Certainly had some highlights here. It's going to be a long episode. Thomas. Well, forward, but that's really sort of wild. As we go into injury time, in extra time. And that's about it, I think. They were clinical in that first bit of extra time, and let's not concede again here, guys. This could be the final plays of the game, and let's hope it doesn't materialise to a goal. It's not, it's gone out. And that, surely, is that. We don't want to see that again. And it is the end of the game. 5-3, we lost it after extra time, but we took them a long way. And it was those 3 goals in quick succession, 98, 2 minutes. In space of 4 minutes, they scored 3 goals that killed us off. And despite that, Leighton Stewart getting his second of the game and our consolation. And all in all, Leighton Stewart, who had a poor first half, you give it your best effort. Well done, guys. Leighton Stewart, good game. Very happy with your performance. Zach Pike, he won't be best. They deserve to come off. Kovar having a great game, really kept us in it for long periods. We seemed to be motivated by that. Really? Okay. And Gassis, he did come on. He did turn it around for us. Did you know, as I say, had it in his locker. And did extremely well. Right, commiserations, Mark. That was a very close game today. I know you must be disappointed with the result. How did you rate your team's performance? I feel we played magnificently, and to lose in extra time like that was very harsh. I think that is very, very true. I don't think we deserved to lose by 5 goals to 3. If it had been 3-2, 4-3, something like that, I think would have been more than reasonable. But I think we put in a shift and a half there. And all in all, I can honestly say I think we had a really good game. Right, as this is going to be quite a long episode as it is because of the extra time in that game, we'll go straight through to our second game of the episode, which is against Norwich in the Premier League. And you come back for the team that is going to play against Norwich City at the second game of this particular episode. Apologies that things have gone on in the episode a little bit longer than I would usually hope, but as you know, that there were a lot of highlights in the Manchester United game as well as extra time. We do have a couple of players, in fact 3 players that are very, very tired here, and I'm not sure whether that's good. I think what we're going to do is Haggy is going to, I'm not quite sure how this is all panned out. Gattusis is going to come on for him, but with Gattusis, we are going to run him as a shadow striker. Now, also tired is Lasala, and I'm thinking maybe Sean Head should come on for him. So we will do that, and we will also, the other person that is tired is Nathan Froggatt. Don't really have we might have to go with that and just see how we get on. Right, so the team that we are putting out then is Kovar in goal, Robson, Froggatt, Ellerue and Head, Thomas and Flores in midfield, with Montondo, Gattusis and Blakesley are attacking midfield. Stewart up front, McGill, Gudjonson, Pike, Haggy, Lasala, Deli Basharu and Afray all on the bench. No captain selected, so Flores will take the armband. Quite a few changes from the last match, as you'll know. That match meant that we are tired in lots and lots of ways. All right, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to pump fist. This is a great opportunity. I think that's pretty much it. Probably Clive Robson. We'll just give him a faith in you, get out there and make a difference. We're all good. Norwich are currently lying in 17th place in the Premier League. Could Norwich leave the Valley with points today? I'm prepared for a tough fixture, but I know my players and I believe in their abilities. I think that's very reasonable. Preparation is everything in football these days, and you may feel that you know what to expect from Norwich. Can you see them employing any tactical surprises? They have a team that they're always potential to mix it up. I mean, a bit like any side, really. So we get the game underway and see if we've got a hangover from the FA Cup or not. Ellerue picking up an early yellow card. Norwich having the early play here as they come out from the back. Cut out by Robson. Ball forward and a missed and they're in, but Kovar's equal to it. They have a corner. Let's see who missed the interception here. It was, who was that? Might have been Ellerue, actually. It was Ellerue. Completely missed his header there. Sheldon was in, but Kovar equal to it on this occasion. And they do have that corner. Cantwell with the corner. And it's headed clear by Ellerue. Gattusis getting out to it. Didn't look as if he was going to make it at one point there. But he's on his own. And he's had a shot. Ooh, just wide of that right-hand post. Robson with the throw-in to Gattusis, who's tackled. Robson, Flores. Flores with the shots. Just gone over the top. A couple of chances. Gone begging. Let's hope it's not the story of the episode. A game we should be winning, really, against Norwich. They have a throw in now in our Robson with a headed clearance, and we're not going to get to that. Well, Gattis gets a second opportunity, and he's had a shot, and it's a bit wayward. Montondo heads that down to Gattis. Gattis, he's got it this time. He's had 2 or 3 attempts there in quick succession, and finally, with a half-time approaching, puts that one away, and we go a goal up just before half-time, which is splendid. That cross ball didn't get to its target. Cross to Gattis. Gattis created space for himself and put it away, this time in that shadow striker role. And half-time comes. We are 1 goal up. Splendid stuff. Let's hope we can continue in the second half, because we've not really been the better side in that first half. They've had 10 shots, only 3 on target, but they have had 10 shots against our 5 and only the 1, which was our goal. We need to play better in that second half. And as we get underway for the second half, Leighton Stewart with the kick. They've made 2 changes at half-time. Ginny Turnanen comes on. A lovely headed clearance to Matondo goes forward. He's been tripped, but Gattis is there. Leighton Stewart. Ooh, just wide. Lovely strike from Leighton Stewart. Throw in on this near side. It's Robson with the throw in to Gattis. Gattis back to Thomas. Inside to Gattis. And he's been tripped in the penalty area. No penalty given. And we've got to be careful now on the counter-attack. Sheldon is round his man. Elleroux. Kovar. It was a poor shot from Sheldon, and Elleroux clearing. Kovar equal to it. Got to be careful on the counter. And it's cleared into touch. Throw in. Turnanen. But back to Turnanen. He's come into the area. Whittles. Headed clear by Head. Blakesley now. He's on a run and tackled. Not looking his best out there today. Head gets it again. Flores. Thomas. Thomas through to Stewart. Gattis, who's having a great game. Tried to thread that through. Couldn't. Head has the ball. Blakesley. Blakesley crosses in looking for Stewart. Didn't find him. Thomas picks it up. Flores. Thomas. Gattis to Matondo. Tame shot in the end from Matando. And normally you expect him to lash that one home. He didn't do it. Right. I didn't want to do that, as it turns out. Let's see if we can just change the opposition up here a little bit. Right, hang on a minute. We'll cancel that point. Do you want to go? Yes. What I am going to do is it time to do a bit of changing around here? Stewart and Blakesley getting better in this second half. Bit of tiredness creeping in. And we did put a couple of players on the bench. Lasala, for instance. What I was thinking of doing is dropping a little bit of encouragement, and we're just going to drop to a balanced. Don't want to encourage them onto us too much, but might just steady the boat a little bit. We have slowly got back into this game. They have a throw-in in their own defensive half. Ball forward, finds Whittles. And he's found Sheldon on that far side. And Sheldon has equalised just when I did the change. And FM, in its usual glory, does exactly what it always used to do. make a little tactical change and it punches you straight on the nose. Sheldon's been hovering around getting a goal and we let him in there. All right. Flores is tired. Right, let's have a look here. Maybe go back to positive. Maybe that was a bad move. We will make that change though on that far side. Flores. Delabasharu comes on for him. And so he comes on as the deep lying playmaker. And Sheldon needs to be man marked. Froggatt is tired now, as is Montondo. So we're going to need to make some more changes here. Right, who have we got? Matondo. Haggy can play on that left side. So we're going to bring him on in that position. Luke Thomas. Have we got anybody for him? No. Froggatt. Lasala can play in central defence. We might do that. And that is all our changes done. Sean Head picking up a yellow card now. Haggy with the free kick. Yes! Leighton Stewart! 9th goal of the season. Gets us 2-1. And what we'll do is, while that's not gone, I think it's just gone over. No, it hasn't yet. We will drop some praise, drop down to balanced, and we will do what we think we can do here is just finish this game off. Haggy with the free kick. Lovely ball on the volley. Leighton Stewart. We'll see this now. Is he onside? He is. When the ball was kicked, he was well onside, found the space and beat the goalkeeper. Highlight from kickoff, which is always a bit of a worry, especially when we've done it. But come on, boys. No. Sheldon in again, but this time Elleru doing enough to prevent him from getting a shot away. Good bit of defending from Elleru. Last ditch. And put him off enough there to hold on to this. Not our best game, but after the Manchester United game, do you know what? We've done well. Elleru to Head. Head forward looking for Stewart. Didn't find him. Elleru's got it again this time. Not going to be one this time either. Not seen much of Blakesley, I'm afraid. Oh, no. Turnanen. Cut out by Robson. Come on, boys. Ah! And Sheldon, who has undone us twice. Ah, man. was tight offside as well. But he's put that away. And that is a 2-2 draw. Really annoying. We couldn't kill that off. And they were the better side. We did get back into it, but not enough. And that'll go down as disappointing. I don't know how you can be demotivated by somebody telling you did well. Perhaps he thought he didn't do well. There's plenty of stoppage time drama here. Did you expect quite so much to be added on? I can't see how they came about that number. But hey, it's not the first time it's cost us, and nor will it be the last. What sort of impact do you think getting a goal just before half-time had? Certainly made half-time talk a lot easier. And we are there. Manchester City have that game in hand over us. We're not equal to them now. They must have won their game in hand. And they're on 51 points. We are 11 points clear of Brighton, who still have those 2 games in hand over us. Brighton losing to Manchester City. That's why that's happened. So either side of us, that's a bit fortunate. We'll see how that all pans out. We should be 10 points clear of Leicester if they win anyway in that European thing. So if we dip out of Europe now, then it will be extremely disappointing. Right, long episode, guys. I do apologise. Hopefully you'll have enjoyed today's episode, albeit we haven't had a win in the 2 games. But hey, still an entertaining game. Conceded too many, really, but entertaining games. And I think the Norwich game really was a knock-on of us being tired just literally 3 days after that game against Manchester United. We do have a bit of a break now. I think, if my memory serves you right, it's about 8 days down to the Leeds game. So we can, a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a recuperation. We will be back for, as it looks now, because the Derby game's been rearranged, we'll be back in our next episode for our penultimate episode of this season. Derby versus, not Derby versus West Brom, but Derby and West Brom, both at home. And by which time we should have a little bit of a handle on whether we're going to be in Europe next year or not. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of To Be a Legend and any new series won't be coming out now until FM22, but stay tuned because you'll find out what's going on by hitting that notification button. Also, new episodes of To Be a Legend should be released every Monday and Thursday. Obviously this one's out on a Wednesday. Next episode is out tomorrow, Thursday. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening with FM22 and what we're going to do saves wise, etc., then you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. And thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next episode, which is episode 69, out tomorrow, Thursday. Till then, goodbye.